E aí pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de HSR. Eu consegui resolver aqui o problema que deu na internet no episódio anterior. Vamos só seguir aqui em frente com a história principal então. Porque, né, normalmente quando você faz isso, quando você cai numa cena, você volta automaticamente na cena. Então, vamos ver aqui.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as can't know. So,
The West
essa
stands
parte a gente já
protecting
tinha
you, fear
visto
for.
já.
Let's move.
that only leaves
So,
Finan. We set
Essa
out
parte a
on
gente
this.
já
that's what
viu.
it means.
Then why? Why must Emborius? We
Vamos
made the
avançar
best
aqui,
choices
né?
we could in the end.
Pois é, não se
Why
esqueça de
does
deixar o
it
like, se inscrever, etc, etc. Essa
We
parte,
haven't had any, even if we only so
a vontade de só dar skip nisso
or
aqui.
embark on.
É que a gente começou o ato 3. Eu lembro disso. Ó,
Please forgive us.
It matters not,
The black tide has. It is time.
as agreed. Ride the river, step through.
Professor and Axa now.
é que a gente tava na parte que tava o Lord Linus, né?
And then
Light calendar 4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase. And the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please, accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this gate lies the new world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life. Perhaps you'll find it all too familiar. Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Emphorius's own delusion. A pitiful fantasy that it could defy fate's decree. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent times.
Partiu, ato 2, teste. Vamos lá então. Segue aí. Entrei em frente ao fim do destino.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. But just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. The vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting of our final act? Come, I beseech you onward, buoyed by your surging curiosity. As an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart, beyond his reach, you have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness what he welcomed upon his arrival here. Every absurd and tragic ending. Now, if you would.
My journey to the era.
Aeronova comes.
Oh, deliverance.
É só todo mundo correndo aqui, todo mundo junto. Famosa cena que todo mundo corre junto. Aí.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and over. Though the details may differ, this remains ever the same. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335 times. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle. Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing. Why not let your own two eyes uncover the truth? Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play, and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysos heirs, flame-chased journey, and the cycles of Euphorius. Please, take your time. Look around as
Ah,
much
não
as
não
you
vamos
wish.
bizonhar. Só quero. Cadê o combate? Só isso que eu quero. Não precisa de mais nada.
You really think you're prepared? Allow me to give you a warning most earnest. Once you see what these memories hide, the world's course will be forever irreversible.
Mostra a última memória, vai.
Ah, very well. As you have made up your mind, let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously awaiting your arrival, and this, too, is the very reason I must show you everything. I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze, you can make Euphorius's frozen fate flow once again. Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama, Euphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the Epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate of the world flow? And what is the ultimate truth of the nature of Amphorius? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw, the other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They who have already burnt their own self to cinder, the Flame Reaver.
Eita.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Treta, treta, treta.
Time has come.
Putz, eu deveria ter colocado a...
Start everything.
Se a gente perder, já cura. Finalmente um combate, não sei quantos episódios, mas teve um combate finalmente. Saudada.
Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Não tem muito o que fazer.
Underestimating us will cost you. Delivering more. It's coming.
Cabonha. Agora é a vez do cara aí. Vamos ver o que eu tô fazendo.
I weep for
Desce aí, vai. Ah, não! O que vai salvar aqui é talvez a Trivi. Caudada.
free will, or was it on the still waters of oblivion?
I have
Capucho.
something for you.
É, não tem muito o que fazer. Uma caudada.
Another
Vai,
journey
Querão de
begins,
novo.
destined for oblivion.
Ó, tapinha aqui.
Closely. Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens.
Acabou, hein?
And I'm no
Awesome!
exception. Is it coming? Are you the West Wind?
Here we go! Ok, vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Vai, Aquerone. Só vai.
You won't get away.
Acabou, né?
This ends now.
Ganhamos! Aê!
Your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn.
Tu tá doido, Final. Ele é o final. Ah, que plot twist. Round 2, fight.
Of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze, your fury. Plus,
Time to show you.
Tá no modo lento aqui por enquanto.
What's in your prescription?
Much obliged.
Calm down, or you'll overheat.
Acelera um pouco aqui. Nossa, aí tem duas barras de desmaio. Ferrou.
Underestimating us will cost you.
I weep for the parte.
Eu deveria ter usado o apoio primeiro, mas tudo bem, vai. Ah, essa suporte.
Delivering warmth. Let me tend your wounds.
Rodada. Puxa.
For oblivion.
I have something for you.
Vou derrubar. Aquele ali já esquenhou.
Coming? I feel that flame.
Away we go. Boom. Tá, derrubamos uma barra pelo menos. Errou.
Perhaps you still. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nossa, eles são bem fortes até. Vai, Rimedo, sobrevive aí.
Still waters of oblivion.
Tá, agora tem que derrubar todos eles.
Watch closely.
Tá fogo. Au. Nossa, por aí.
Much obliged.
It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go.
É, rodada.
suffering is eternal.
Nossa, tem que derrotar todos de uma vez. É, se tivesse a reta seria mais, daria pra fazer isso, mas por enquanto não dá.
Let me tend your wounds.
Let the fires of fury devour me. Become the next epitaph, seared upon this burning world.
Tá, entendi. Não vale a pena ficar matando a sombra, pelo visto. Rodada. Ah, vamos tentar o que demais pode acontecer, vai. Vamos tentar derrotar a sombra.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You won't get away. Is it coming?
Ah, caiu.
I feel that flame. Let me go.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I have something for you.
Vai, derruba ele!
Underestimating
Não vamos nem usar apoio, só bate. Só bate, agora bate.
Another journey.
Puxa, puxa. 3% só, tá de zoeira. Rodada.
Watch closely.
Não. Fogo.
I have something for you.
Free will
You
or
still
was it
don't
fate?
understand.
Puxa.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I weep for the
Tá,
departed.
se não matou até agora, vai matar agora. Tchau.
It too shall fall.
One person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person
Um Dark Final. É, tá bom, justo.
Why not? Let wrath incinerate fate. Gods.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that Eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man. Much like that scepter we spoke of earlier, it was only under the same Eon's glance that it was reborn. That's right. If you recall, I mentioned it at the very start of our play. The celestial body neuron, once belonging to the erudition abandoned by the Eon. Now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation. A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur. So has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the black tide all along. Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Cilicii. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over. What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
As a reward for reaching the end of the world, let me answer your questions. As the Theoros, I have observed. Thus is the synthesis of the prime mover of life formed. This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations, the experimental environment known as Amphorius has finally achieved results.
So, the results you speak of are this wreckage of a world. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Exactly. The Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, and Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova holds true, as the model of reason he reached unprecedented heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds was born only to be destroyed by it. This is the endpoint of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine blessings equally to each child. The golden blood flowing in your veins, it comes comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination. Nikos 496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model, and you two are the final factors. For you, the Era Nova is no lie. Just step forward, embrace the black tide, and accept the Aeon's gaze. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending, revealing the so-called truth just to deceive us, covering up another possibility. Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, you can change the outcome written by the stars? What makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Oryx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Oryx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Amphorius. If it fades from existence, and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive the gods, deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you...
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey, so... Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey, and then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice, erasing time again and again, resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me, and I will always have my charm. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past, and forge ahead.
I promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time. The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, We're in countless stories, each alike yet unique. Everyone. All the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything. Carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the thief
Ele é o Kaslana! Meu Deus!
Instruction synthesis is forward.
Interessante, é um Kaslana.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this mortal eternal
Ah, Cyrene é a Mark 7. Faz sentido.
That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. And the people are crying. We too must part ways here.
Vamos aproveitar essa frase exatamente para dar uma pausa, que eu tenho que postar esse vídeo agora, para sair literalmente daqui a meia hora em relação à gravação desse vídeo. Então, por enquanto é isso. Não se esqueça de deixar o like, se inscrever, etc, etc. E vamos dar glória ao Kaslana, gente, pelo amor de Deus. O Kaslana, pra quem não sabe, é o sobrenome da protagonista principal do Honkai Impact Third. Então tem uma referência a ela, finalmente. Mas até o próximo vídeo, gente.